Good morning. Let's close our eyes and get started. Let's take a deep breath. Let's imagine with me that you are standing on a pirate ship in the middle of a storm. And you're actually on the main deck of the ship. So you're getting hit by rain. It's very intense. And the boat is rocking back and forth. I just want you to imagine for a moment that your fears are beginning to overwhelm you. That this ship, this might be the last thing you see. I just want you to go into that fear for a moment and really examine that fear. I just want you to imagine that as you really begin to embrace the fact that you're terrified, that this is a storm. This is the kind of storm that can take people out of the sea. Just want you to imagine that suddenly the seas begin to calm a little bit, the wind dies down. And as you allow yourself to let go of your fears a little bit, that the rain begins to stop. The water becomes even more still. And all of a sudden the clouds part. And they give way to the beautiful sun. And you look around and suddenly the clouds seem very far behind you. Far behind the voyage. And it just looks like smooth sailing up ahead. I just want you to take a deep breath. Exhale the fear. Just allow the sun to come down through your crown. Just allow that sun to begin to burn off all the impurities, all the fears, all the primal instincts, survival driven. Just let that all just come right down into your third eye, into your face, with that warmth of that sun. Just come right down into your throat And as you do this, recognize that it was the moment that you surrendered to the situation that the skies begin to clear. That you surrender to the truth. Take another deep breath. Just allow that sunshine, that bright golden white light to come down. Drop down into your shoulders and your heart space. And filling up both arms. Coming down further into your heart chakra, causing a major expansion. This is an expansion point. I just heard the word grief. Some of you have a heavy heart this morning. And that's okay. That is okay. You're allowed to take the time you need to grieve. And grieving is not just for death. There are many kinds of death. Grieving is the death of an idea, the death of a false hope, the death of something that defines you. There are many, many things in this world that will cause a grieving process, that will trigger a grieving process. And most of us are in a grieving process and we don't even know it. We're fighting the loss of something that we've already lost. Just breathe into that for a moment. You just acknowledge that you're allowed to grieve and that it is safe for you to grieve. Just allow that to come down into your solar plexus and soothe and ease your situation. You don't have to control every ship that you're on. Sometimes you have to just surrender to the conditions at hand. But ask your higher power for some help. Just let that come down, drop down into your sacral chakra beneath your belly button. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Seeing lots of cords plugged in here. Just take those out with your permission. Just allow that to come down past your hips. Past your root chakra. Just breathe that in. And allow that to come down through your legs, through your hips, through your knees. Felt the bottom of your feet and connecting into the earth. And in our case this morning, the earth is the ocean under our pirate ship. And even beyond, you can extend your connection into the bottom, into the ocean floor, and beyond, into the core, into the center of the earth. And as she feels you searching her out for that warm embrace, she so lovingly and openly returns that directly, and immediately you feel that love just coming right up through your feet from Mother Earth, that divine feminine frequency of Source. Just receive that up your legs and past your knees, past your hips, into your sacral area. Into your solar plexus. Into your heart space. And now this is the real, if you're grieving, if you're in a grieving process of any kind, if you can, go out into nature and really just allow this Mother Earth frequency of the Goddess to minister to your soul. It is the most healing thing you could do. And you just allow nature to nurture you. And you know what? In my experience, she does every single time. Every single time. She has sent little birds to walk along a path with me, just to let me know I'm not alone. She has done so many miraculous things just to show up for me. If you're willing to go into that level of surrender, that radical surrender, she'll meet you there, I promise you. Just let that come right up into your shoulders. Breathe that into your heart space. It's safe. It's safe to open up to her. It's safe to tell her what's really going on in your heart. Just bring that divine feminine frequency right up through your neck. It's like a warm hug in your arms. Reaching right up neck, collarbones, up through your skull. Just allow yourself that warm embrace. Just rest in that. Just feel that bubbling right out of your crown chakra. That peace. The freedom to just be as you are. No matter how messy or how turbulent that is. Let that just flush out your aura. Clearing your aura from this space. Let's just set some intentions for the coming day. Just imagine in front of you a ball of energy, and we'll say that that's the day, the upcoming day for you. Let's just set some intentions that it is okay to be as you are. That you're going to unconditionally accept yourself for exactly where you are today and exactly where you need to be. And that you're not going to judge yourself for it. And that's that goddess, that divine feminine frequency of source stepping in to look after you and let you know, hey, you're okay. You're allowed to be this way today. You're allowed to be this day when you need to be. Exactly as you need to be on this day. If you can give yourself permission for one day, it's today. And just set the intention for some unconditional love, that you practice that unconditional love and compassion, that you are able and willing to give that and receive that. Give yourself permission. Yes, yes, I am allowed to be unconditionally loved today. And whatever else may come that you understand that you need, just set it. Just set it up in that day. Just set the intention and don't think about it too much. Just make the decision. Yes, I decide today I'm going to attract more wealth. I decide today I'm going to open up to more positivity. I decide today I am going to attract ease of productivity. I will leave you to continue to set up your day. I love you. Go easy on yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you Monday.